Hey everybody, welcome back to Lunch at Uncle Jason's. Today I'm going to be cooking something that I have never cooked before, so we're doing this together. It is called summer sausage and spinach with pasta. Okay, my nephew, this is how this came around. My nephew came out and he had me a huge box of venison. I think it was like 3 roasts, some packs of hamburger, and he had this one big stick of summer sausage that had jalapeños and cheddar in it. So my mind went crazy. I said, what can I make with this? So I found this recipe online and it sounded really interesting. So I'm going to give this a shot today and we're going to see how it goes. So it might be a hit, it might be a flop, I don't know. But the first, and I also want to, y'all see these? I got about 8 of these in the mail from my friend Miss Karen Jones from Karen Jones Food and Family here on YouTube. Y'all go try her, check her page out and subscribe to her channel. Thank you, Miss Karen. I love these. They are awesome. They're solid. They're not the kind that the top of it comes off. It's one solid piece and I love these. Thank you so much, Miss Karen. Okay, let's get started on this. I've been heating my frying pan here over my heat. It's not got quite hot enough yet, but this is what I did with that 1 pound of summer sausage. Now you can use beef summer sausage, you can use any kind you want to. This just so happens to be deer summer sausage with jalapenos and cheddar. You can get that. I've seen it in the stores before, and you can get it on Amazon too also. But I've cut it into pieces, bite-sized pieces, about like that. See, just little small bite-sized pieces. And I'm just going to brown this up. And that's all I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to brown this up real good and I'll come back when it's ready. Alright y'all, I have browned this sausage and I'm going to just pour it up into this bowl right here. And I'm going to set it aside. And I wish you could smell this, y'all. This smells so good. That summer sausage with the jalapenos in it and the cheddar cheese, good gracious, it's got this whole house smelling good. Okay, in the same pan I am going to heat me up 1 tablespoon of, I got just plain old vegetable oil right here. 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. I'm going to get this hot. It's over maybe a medium high heat right now. Okay. And to that, I'm going to add, I got a little more than what the recipe calls for. I'm not going to put all this in. This is a 1/2 cup of diced onion. And I got it kind of a small dice. It's not real big. So I'm going to put about half of that in there. So that's about a 1/2 cup of diced onions. And I'm just going to cook this around until it gets soft. That's going to take about 3 or 4 minutes. So as soon as that's ready, I'll be right back. Alright y'all, these onions have cooked until they are slightly browning just a little bit. They smell good. So I'm going to now add some garlic. The recipe calls for 1 clove of minced garlic, but y'all know I use jarlic, the jarred garlic. So that's about a heaping teaspoon to me for a clove of garlic, a heaping teaspoon. So I'm going to add this in and we're going to cook it for just a few seconds to let this garlic bloom with the onions. I don't know about y'all, but it has been hot the past few days here in East Central Alabama. It has really been a scorcher. It's rained, so that cooled it off just a little bit, but that humidity has been insane around here. And I'm not I'm a big fella. I don't like getting hot because that just ain't comfortable. I'm going to tell you, it ain't comfortable. And I've got some other recipes coming out, y'all. As schools, today is August the 3rd, so school starts back with the kids in 3 days, August the 6th. So I'm going to be busy doing that, but I'm going to get as many more videos out as I can. Got some good ones planned. So that's bloomed in there good. So next we're going to add 3 cups of chicken stock. It says just add it straight into the pan with the onions. So we're going to do 3 cups. That's 1, 2, and 3. And guys, anytime a recipe calls for chicken broth, I always use chicken stock. That's just me. You don't have to do like I do, but that's just me. I like the flavor chicken stock gives it better. It's a more potent, stronger flavor for my opinion. I'm checking my recipe over here. Okay, we're going to add the broth, 3 cups of chicken broth. Right here I have a 14.5 ounce can of fire roasted tomatoes. Diced tomatoes, fire roasted diced tomatoes. And if you know me, you know I never completely follow a recipe down to the T, because this recipe called for just diced tomatoes. So I said, no, I'm going to get fire roasted and see how that does. Okay, so we got that in there. And we need 1 cup of water. So we got 3 cups of stock and 1 cup of water, and that's our liquid for this recipe. Now I'm going to bring this up to a boil, and we're going to add some pasta to it. And it's a special kind of pasta, so as soon as this gets to boiling, I'll come right back and show you. Alright y'all, I'm back. This came up to a boil, and I hope you can see me. Okay, the pasta that I have is called Orecchietta pasta. And the meaning of it, the translation of that word means little ears. And if you look at it, that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like little ears. So I've got, sorry, my phone went off. I've got not quite a pound of pasta here. It's a little less than a pound. And I'm going to just put this in here and let it cook. Now it says it cooks for about 12 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to put it in here and let it continue cooking. I'm going to put a lid on it just partially and let it cook until that pasta gets tender. And guys, I had to move this from that frying pan to this Dutch oven, and I should have known better to start with, because if you want to make this recipe said to do it in a skillet. It's not going to fit unless you got a humongous skillet, and the one I had just wasn't big enough. So I'm going to put this in a Dutch oven and do it. Okay, we're going to let this cook until these noodles get tender. Like I said, I'm going to put the lid where it propped up a little bit, and we'll be right back. Alright y'all, this has been boiling. That was my timer going off telling me it was ready, for 13 minutes. And these noodles right here are done. They're tender. So what I'm going to do next is add 8 ounces of baby spinach that I have washed. And I'm just going to add it in here and cover it up until it wilts. And that's not going to take long. So while that's doing, we'll be right back. Alright y'all, this spinach didn't take but a few seconds to wilt down. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to stir in. I've got 2 cups of freshly grated cheese. I got a Monterey Jack and a Colby. And you can use the pre-shredded cheese if you want to. I don't. I shred my own, but I mean pre-shredded in this would be fine, I think. We're going to put that in there. We're going to stir this around until the cheese melts, which is not going to take long at all because this is hot. Okay, and I mean, if you look at that right there, just that quick, that cheese has melted. So what I'm going to do next is add our summer sausage and any juices that collected in the bottom of this bowl back in here. I'm going to stir this around and let that sausage heat through. And guys, we're going to have whatever we're going to call this. Y'all help me pick a name for it. Write something in the comments and tell me what we should call this, because the recipe I got online just said summer sausage and noodles pasta, summer sausage and pasta, and we need something better than that, I think. Like I said, the pasta is called, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Orecchiette pasta, and so we could call it something with that, but y'all help me name it, okay? And if this is real good, I may put this in my cookbook that I'm writing that's supposed to be coming out in October. It's called A Gathering of Friends. And if you'd like to get one of my other cookbooks, Lunch at Uncle Jason's, The Haywoods Are Home for the Holidays, or A Sleepy Hollow Mary Making, in the bio of my YouTube channel, there's Pinterest links for each one of those that you could get them, and I'd appreciate it, and I think you'd like them. So y'all, I think this is done. I think. Like I said, I've never ever had this before. So I'm going to get me a bowl and I'm going to try a little bit. It's a very colorful dish, whatever it is. I don't know if I want to call it a soup or a stew or what, but see, it's very colorful. It's very pretty. And I wanted to tell you too that I added, while the noodles were cooking, I added a teaspoon and a pinch more of salt and a little black pepper. So let's give this a try. It's hot and I'm probably fixing to burn the hound dog, as my mama would say, out of my mouth. So I think I got a little bit of everything in there. Oh wow. Y'all, that ain't bad. I'm serious, that's real good. Sorry, my phone cut out again. But y'all, this is very good. Make you some of this and try it. I'm gonna have the recipe in the description under the video. As always, I got my y'all sweet tea. This is George Peach. Y'all give this a try. Come back and see me. I'll be having some more videos on here. Like I said, school started, so I'm going to do the best I can. But y'all be blessed and have a great day.